Hi everyone, and welcome to another installment in my manual conversion series. We've been so busy the last couple of weeks and have so much content and so many more lame jokes that you'll wish I took another 4-week break.
The easiest way to do it is that we use the line on it and we cut through the edge like that. So we cut through this inner ring, split it, and then you can leave it out and you can sort of follow that piece.
Today I have my friend Sam on board to remove and replace the old engine mount bushings with some polyurethane ones I sourced from Toyota. One thing I didn't quite realise at the time is that the kit only comes with 2 of the 4 bushings. These bushings are to replace the front and rear mounts, as these are the ones that work against the rotation of the engine. The other 2 are usually okay.
You see how this one sits on top of it now, so this is sitting inside of it. So you're going to put the middle ring out and then it just...
And then they'll just press in either side.
Yeah, and you don't actually, you don't use the press, you can just move them up and push them up.
Using a die grinder and no hearing protection, we gave in to tinnitus and watched our resident Sam cut away at the old bushings and the ring holding them in place. Prior to this, the mounts were cut with some side cutters to how you see them now. I just didn't think to record that part.
And that won't damage the seal itself?
The outside, no. There we go.
So we're using some genuine Shimano grease from bicycles.
That's real nice, it's close enough. Oh, it's rubbish.
You have to twist it and then it kind of, once you crack.
The engine obviously has an axis where the crank is. So the engine rotates, well, the engine spins on that axis. And when you put your foot down and you crank torque in the engine, it wants to rotate against whatever load it has. And the gearbox is in a load on it, so the gearbox is a load, so the engine wants to do that against the, because that's the axis of the engine. Now a front engine rear drive car with a sub engine, that's in line with the car, so you want the left and right engine mounts to be strong, so that when the engine does that, the left and right engine mounts react to it.
Because they're the ones that have the most work.
Yeah, when you put your foot down and you make torque in the engine, you also need to react against that torque, so that it transfers to the gearbox. This is effectively a front-wheel drive car. When the engine is east and west, so that your torque isn't that, because your axis is like this, so your torque is like this. So the ones that we're changing are the front and rear engine mounts, because these are the ones that are actually going to be reacting to the torque that produces. And there you go. That was it.
Yay, we did one thing today! And my wee Sam!
One half job.
Yeah, now we just got to do the other one. And knowing our luck, this will be the worst one.
With the engine mounts out of the way, we can now focus on the second task on our checklist. Here we have our resident painter John, who I skillfully delegated all of my manual labour to. His task for the day is to clean the valve covers and give them a fresh lick of paint the backyard YouTube mechanic style. First task is to clean the surface thoroughly by wiping it down with the legal type of meth, and from there, parts are masked off and prepped for paint. Now, it is absolutely crucial that you make sure you paint in a sealed enclosure as to not get any foreign contaminants and ruin all that hard work you've done prepping it for paint. Something like this setup should really do the trick if you're tight on space. And finally, we drilled out the holes to mount the clutch master cylinder. Now, you may have noticed that the hole is already there. That's because I'm an idiot and I was too busy filming for Instagram and I magically misplaced the files on the camera. So smart! Unfortunately, we'll have to end today's video here, but thank you guys so much for watching and thank you so much for being so patient. The last few weeks we've been really working overtime to get this car done, and I definitely dropped the ball in terms of staying up to date with my video editing and managing my time correctly. There's still a ton more to post on this car. There's also more on the GR Yaris you saw last week, some more RX-7 content, and finally some stuff on the motorcycles too. So please do let me know what you'll think of the footage so far. I really hope you're as excited as I am for all the stuff coming out in the following months, and thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you next week.